Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do something new now. I normally don't, I've never done this before, I don't think I have anyway. I'm going to do a reveal, like a video reveal of a kit I've just made. So we're going to go over to the bench, we're going to have a close look at the kit I just built. I'm going to tell you my thoughts and impressions on that kit, and that will be it. So it's going to be a short one, but hopefully you'll find it interesting. Let's go and have a look. So, here we are. Obviously you can see the kit in question is Revels, no it's not Revels, sorry, it's the Hasegawa Jordan Yamaha 192 Formula 1 car from back in the, I want to say mid 90s. I don't know whether that's right or not. So let's just take a moment to just have a look at this kit in general. Just give it a little spin so you can have a close look. We'll just pretend that this is an electronic turntable and my hands are not spinning it, because obviously we want it to look like a polished production. But anyway, there we go. That's the kit. So, the build. The build went very well. It was a really easy kit to put together, in all honesty. The only areas where I had problems are these suspension arms around here. I chose to leave the wheels off right until all the spraying had been done. I will say the kit itself is very fragile. Just putting the wheels on alone ended up in damaging and snapping a couple of these, so you know I struggled to get them back into place, because you've got to push the wheels on. With hindsight, I probably should have just reamed a little bit of the hole, so they would have gone on more easily, and then but then you know you run the risk of going too far and they're a bit sloppy then. So I managed to get them on anyway. Secondly, with regards to the fragile nature of it, just picking it up off the shelf and moving it over to here, I accidentally caught this back here, this fin, with my literally just brushed my hand against it like that, and it's all very loose now. I don't want to, but you can see it needs gluing back down, so it's very fragile. The points where it glues are very minimal in some areas, so but I'm really pleased with it. I'm still really pleased with it. You've just got to be very careful when you're handling it. Now I had a problem with one decal on here, and we're going to zoom in now so we can have a closer look. Let's bring the light over as well. Give you a much better view. So let's zoom in a bit. So we're looking at these two, and let me find out which one it is. One of them, the side wouldn't glue down very well, so I put a clamp on it. The decals had already been on for a couple of days by this point, and the glue channeled itself along one edge of the clamp and totally ruined this decal here. You can probably just make out, I think that's the line there where it got damaged, and it sort of came around that area there. So I sanded it back as best I could, but I wasn't happy with the finish, and in the end I used 3 different colours, white, a grey and a blue, and I colour matched to the front. Now if we bring the front in, now you can see, if you look very closely, there's a slight difference in the shade. You don't really notice it when you're looking at the kit, but I think I've done a very good job. I painted over the decal, and because it was more noticeable with one next to each other, I painted over the good decal as well, so that it all matched up more properly. I'm really pleased with the finish. I used GX100. Not that one, sorry. I used GX100 with multi-leveling thinner, or Mr. Leveling thinner, sorry, mixed in at 50% minimum. I gave it a spray over, and it just looks fantastic. I don't know whether the camera's really going to pick it up, but you can see that that shine on it. Let's come back out a bit so that I can. I'm just going to bring you down to the front now so we can have a closer look at the front. And there we go, we've got lovely finish there. And that's GX100, 50% leveling thinner, sprayed on very light coats to begin with, 2 or 3 light coats, because it will eat into the decals if you're not careful, and then a wet coat, and then finally I went over it and I pretty much blasted it. Yeah, so I really came back and gave it a thorough drenching, as it were, and left it, and I've got a fantastic result. I'm so pleased with it. And so there you go, that's my Revel, I keep calling it Revel, it's not Revel, that's my Hasegawa 192 Yamaha, and that's my final build report, as it were, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.